No More Room in Hell 2 1.0 is finally here, and if you're brand new, the game does a surprisingly bad job of explaining some of the things that actually keep you alive. You've got a new tutorial, solo mode, survival, Raven Rock, and a completely new 1.0 progression system. But knowing what the game lets you do isn't the same as understanding how you're supposed to play it. So here are 5 things No More Room in Hell 2 1.0 doesn't explain to new players. This is probably the first lesson you need to learn. No More Room in Hell 2 isn't a zombie shooting gallery. If there's a group of zombies between you and your objective, that doesn't automatically mean you need to stand there and kill every single one. Sometimes you move, sometimes you sneak around, sometimes you create some distance and keep moving, because every unnecessary fight costs you something. Ammo, health, stamina, time, and noise. The question shouldn't be, can I kill these zombies? It should be, do I actually need to? Because sometimes the smartest zombie kill is the one you never had to do. New players tend to sprint everywhere. You're moving between buildings, so you sprint. You're slightly impatient, so you sprint. You see one zombie, so apparently you're competing in the Olympics. And then the actual horde shows up. Now you need to run, and your stamina is gone. Your movement is one of your biggest survival tools, so don't waste it just because you don't feel like walking. Save sprint for when you need to create distance, escape a bad position, or get somewhere quickly, because when everything goes wrong, you want stamina available. 1.0's solo mode is one of the best things new players can use. You can practice on the game's maps without having to figure everything out, while 4 other players are running around. Learn where the objectives are, learn how the maps connect, practice your combat, figure out how aggressive you can be, and solo mode can still progress weekly assignments, making it more useful than simply being a practice sandbox. If you're struggling in public matches, don't just keep throwing yourself into them. Go learn the game first. If you're coming from objective mode, don't assume survival is just the same thing with more zombies. It isn't. Survival has its own maps and is built around securing objectives and then holding out against increasingly difficult waves. The 1.0 launch includes Flooded, Night of the Living Dead, and Lighthouse. That means positioning becomes much more important. You're not always asking, where do we go next? You're asking, where do we defend? And Night of the Living Dead makes this especially obvious. You've got the main house, guest house, and barn to think about. So learn where your team can fall back before the zombies force you to learn the hard way. This is probably the biggest mind shift for new players. You can finish a mission with a huge kill count and still completely fail. You can spend half the mission running away and actually be the best player on the team. Your job is to complete objectives, keep yourself alive, keep your teammates alive, manage your resources, and get out. No More Room in Hell 2 rewards players who make good decisions under pressure, not players who simply shoot the most zombies. So the next time you see a giant group of zombies, don't immediately think, how do I kill these? Think, how do I get past these? Those are the 5 things I wish every new No More Room in Hell 2 player understood before jumping into 1.0. The game gives you the tools to survive, it just doesn't always explain when you should use them. So learn the maps, manage your stamina, don't fight everything, and most importantly, stop trying to be the hero. Because in No More Room in Hell 2, the hero is usually the guy who makes it to extraction. Let me know in the comments which one of these you didn't know about, and if there's something else 1.0 doesn't explain very well. Let me know that too. And if this video helped you out, drop a like and subscribe for more No More Room in Hell 2 tips guides, and chaos. Good luck. Take care.